Okay, let's see here. Hello everyone, thanks for coming in, or rather anyone who's here right now. We'll be starting in just a moment here. Okay. Okay, let's get started. So, what was our objective? Speak with Clemens, who's guarding the gates. Okay, so we had done the boss encounter with Malos just on the last stream. And now we're gonna go
bisexual who lives on a couch. Like, that villain. He doesn't know how to house hunt. He's probably sleeping on he's probably bumming off someone's couch. Like, that's the vibes he gives me.
You're cutting out a little bit.
Am I cutting out on your end?
Yep.
God damn. Okay. I basically said, am I cutting off now?
You're a bit more clear now.
Oh dear. I basically was saying Malice, like, is the type of, like, jock that bums off of his, like, bro's couch. Gets, like, a spray can of cheese whip and just puts it straight into his mouth.
Yeah.
Or, not cheese can, cheese spray.
I understood you.
Yeah, I feel like he's that kind of chaotic energy. Like, it's the non-harmful chaotic energy, because this guy doesn't look threatening to me.
Yeah, he's just a Chad.
This is becoming addictive.
Who's evil.
Is he a Chad or is he a Brad?
You're coming with me.
I've always taken him as a Chad.
But he's like eco-fash, and I feel like that's a very... I feel like if he's an eco-fash, that makes me think of like white veganism TM, you know? So I feel like he's kind of like the dude Karen, so he's like a Brad. That's how I felt. like he subscribed to like a newsletter of PETA.
You're coming with me, treasure.
I guess.
But then again, he could be, you could interpret as like the kind of nihilist dude, so then that would be more Brad-like, I feel like. So or no, Chad-like, I mean. So I think he's either or. It's just one word off.
The suspense is killing me.
He's not too far differentiated himself.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Can she not jump up?
What if he's in the middle between Chad and a Brad? And if you fused Brad and Chad together, I think it would get bad. About it. Bad. B-H-A-D. Because being a Chad and a Brad is bad.
Mhm. Let's see if this fire is real.
Put your hand in through it.
Oh
and
no, we're
see-
just in it.
Oh. You know
Guess
what?
it doesn't
Go
hurt.
big, go home. Yeah.
Okay.
Why taste just a tiny speck of the poison when you can down the whole glass?
Exactly.
Because it's like, if one drop is going to kill me, might as well drink the entire bottle. It'll be like, ma'am, you just drank an entire bottle of cyanide. Why'd you do that? And I was like, well, it's bound to happen one way or another.
Wait, I think it was that way. There it is. So I do want to do all of the side quests, which entails finding all of the green barrels throughout the entire game. It's not that hard, because I usually find them all just along the way, but... Ooh boy.
You know, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to this king. Also, I got a little bit of coffee. I was kind of craving it because I haven't had coffee in like a week or so.
Oh, damn. That's a record.
Well, I don't really know exactly how long, but it feels like it's been a week.
Wait a minute. I feel like it was 2 days ago.
What good was your militia? They could not hold
Maybe.
Malos, nor even safeguard the seal from his clutches.
I have no excuses.
Adam,
Well, I hope you drink it in moderation.
Majesty,
Yeah.
this is a deep dishonor. I beseech you to lay them low, that the people may have faith in government. Majesty!
Brother, your advice is wise.
Your Majesty.
please wait a moment. Adam only sought to protect your...
Look how pixely that kid is in the
Silence!
back.
Is your voice more important than the king's?
Just look at those crispy pixels.
But what of you, Zeta?
What of me?
Look first to yourself, I bid you.
What do you mean?
Surely Adam sailed the ship into a rocky reef. But if he were the bow, you were the stern.
Your Majesty, those are bitter words. It was Adam's vanguard that let slip Malos.
Would our army have
Oh.
succeeded with certainty, brother?
Hello.
In the hour of
Is
need,
this?
where were they?
Ooh, you're cutting out.
We set the defense of the
Oh
people
dear.
as our
Am I
highest
breaking
goal,
up
Your
again?
Majesty.
You were.
Our
Okay.
soldiers guided the
I
townsfolk
think-
to safety.
Doing good.
While Adam's militia flew, though rashly,
Oh.
into the breach, and the brave dragoons of noble Hugo wagered their lives as mere trifles for our nation's sake.
But
It unfolded thus. If honor took its natural course, the sons of Torna should have stood their ground.
My internet is really bad
Mark
right
their
now.
honor above their frailty.
Hmm.
You saw the battle with
It
your own
happens.
eyes, did you not, my brother?
I did.
And how did you think it?
Words can scarcely describe it. It was unlike any mere human struggle. I fear I could not report it justly.
Indeed, brother.
Hmm?
It was a fight beyond our ken. I, too, saw it with my own eyes. our Tornan crafts of war would have been doubly doomed against Malos.
That's...
Is it not folly to assume that our army could do what Adam's could not?
Your Majesty.
Noble Hugo, my brother forgets grace and gratitude. Our nation hangs over doom like a ripened fruit. You and yours are our final ray of hope. Will you offer us aid again, to avenge ourselves on the Aegis?
We came with that very intention, Your Majesty. Didn't we, Prince Adam?
Yes. Majesty, if it must be so, I will expend my life for the future of the land of my forefathers.
While we're here, your name is Laura, is it not?
Me? Yes.
Your work impressed me deeply.
No,
Yet you are no knight, bear no peerage.
Yes. I'm from a settlement in the distant borderlands. I serve with a mercenary band.
I knew you for a warrior. Good Laura, I would like to recognize your valiant labors. The title of Knight of the Realm, it is yours, if you would accept it.
Me? A knight?
Laura, my congratulations.
I can hardly believe it. Me?
Come now. A title is a mere decoration. Surely you learned that from me.
I hope it will raise your spirits a little, Laura.
Humble Laura, I have a request I must make of you. This day, the people of our nation shiver in the darkest of shadows cast by mighty Malos. But I bid that you seed a flower of hope in this shadow-mired land.
I hope that I can. Your Majesty, I'll do my best.
Well spoken, brave Laura. We shall anoint thee as Lady Laura tomorrow in the plaza before the palace.
All right, time to go to the womb.
Is that where we're gonna eat our unborn twin? You said womb, right?
Yeah,
I didn't
we're going
mishear
to the
that.
womb.
Well, either this is some kink, or we're gonna eat our twin. That's all I can think of. They're like, damn, our resources are almost depleted. We gotta do cannibalism now.
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
All right. Well, we're just ruining this entire sand garden.
I think, like, there is something to be concerned about when we make open world games and the idea of just walking into someone else's property without their permission and then just straight up ruining their shit. I think there is some sort of maybe concern to think about. But also, it's fun to just pick up a pot and just break it in front of them in their house. Funny.
Yeah. This man just wants fish for his, like, things.
For his bowls?
Yep.
Is he gonna eat them?
I think what we're doing, because I'm actually skipping the dialogue, but I think we're just helping like donate fish, so that they can breed, so that they can like breed them as like a food source.
Mm-hmm. So he's a fish farmer.
Yep. Yep. And you just give them like 2 pockets of whatever fish you have. It's a very simple side quest, very quick to do, because you'll most likely have gotten all the requirements like along the way. And that's another member to the community.
Oh my god, was his name literally Tyler?
Oh, I don't recall. Yes, it was.
My goodness. Tyler the fish farmer. Quite a name.
Yep, and then our water blade has learned how to make a fish casserole, which sounds kind of gross. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like it's the... I feel like it's just a tuna casserole.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm just like, what's with people's obsession of casseroles?
I don't even know what a casserole is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what that type of... I don't know what the culinary deeds of it are.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, casserole. It's in a glass pan. It's a rectangle, I think. That's all I can think of.
Typically.
You're coming with me.
I think the only casserole I like is green bean casserole because I really like green beans.
Yeah.
Like, nicely boiled or stir-fried green beans with like a nice cream of mushroom with it. Maybe with a little bit of like a bread lining to it. I think that's what green bean casserole has in it. I don't know. I ate it, but I don't know what the contents were.
I ate
I eat
someone's
food.
casserole that was like the green bean things, and it was like breadcrumbs, and then they had just like poured milk into it and then like put it to bake for a tiny bit. It was weird and really gross.
Like making it or like the food?
As in that was like their casserole they had brought for like Thanksgiving one year.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I think like the one I had, like they used like actual like cream of mushroom to like give it a nice like more. It was less milk and more cream, and then like some breadcrumbs.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, because like I'm assuming the cream of mushrooms is basically like a nice roux or sauce for like the green beans to like saute and like not saute but like
Cook.
eat with.
Incredible
Yeah.
place.
It's the Matrix.
Oh my
Line.
goodness, are we in the egg farm?
What does...
Is this where babies come
When
from?
The time comes, this is where blades come to
Oh
be
my God.
reborn as titans.
Are we gonna watch the miracle of birth here?
No.
You mean we'll all become titans someday?
It's nice to be here again.
So like, what's the purpose of this egg farm?
Years.
Oh, they just
Were
explained.
you born here too, Azurda?
After
I
all,
wasn't paying
I was
attention.
a blade born from
Do you think I pay attention to this plot?
No, it's just funny because like you asked that just after they explained what the purpose of this room was. Like just after they had finished stating it.
They can live
That's how
Um,
much I like to look at this game, but not pay attention to the words on the screen or the voices.
They come to watch over their
Yeah, it's basically just like
their feet.
all the blades that like people pull will eventually go back to their like beast
It's the basis of the Torna.
to go into stasis to be born as like another titan of some kind.
So, what now?
Malice said
So
he's going to-
basically, blades are entities that will eventually come back reincarnated as a Titan again.
Yes. Whether
Okay.
they're a smaller Titan or one of like the land mass country kind of Titans.
I'd say.
And I'm assuming just like Blaze, they don't really remember their past life.
Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
Nope, they don't remember anything before, but they'll live a long time, so they'll remember at least what happens in their new life.
So then what happens when they eat a person's heart and they're not a, quote-unquote blade anymore?
Then they keep living for a longer time, and then when they die, they just die.
They die like a human. What is this egg farm? What does it do? I still don't know what this egg farm does.
They're just in stasis here while they like evolve.
Okay. So they're gonna become baby Titans.
Yes.
Okay.
That's just the lore of it.
It sounds interesting, but I'm assuming they never go into something further into it.
The most they kind of do is Azurda. Speffin in to prepare for the knighting ceremony. Okay, so she's gonna be knighted.
Laura's gonna be knighted.
Yep.
She's gonna be Sir Laura. It'll be great. But like when people hear her say it is Sir Laura, and then they think it's one word, so they say Sir Laura.
Hey,
and not recognize that the Sir is a title.
that mask.
Jeez Louise, Jin looks like Riku. I can't stop looking at him.
Yeah.
He looks like Riku. I keep
Since
thinking
you're
he's
a
gonna be
knight
like,
of
have you
Torna
seen Sora? Have you seen
There's
my
no
boyfriend?
danger of getting in trouble for resonating
We
with
went to
the stolen
Disneyland together and we got lost and I couldn't find him and I've never been the
What should
same
we do
since. I miss him
with
so
that?
much.
core. Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
so Laura made him that mask, that tacky ass mask.
someday I'll die.
Yeah,
And
because
just like that,
she's
I'll
not
return
supposed to
the
have
mask.
this blade. This is like the blade
And a
of like the royal
At least you
family.
might be able to keep the
And
mask that I
and the
made you.
mask obscures him, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Laura.
It obscures him, quote unquote, because his
imagine that they
iconic
still
like
love
silver hair and outfit, just no one recognizes it from there, which is hilarious.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray
I
this
just
journal
can't.
finds its way to you.
He doesn't even change his voice.
Trusting that it will.
He probably
I
still
will
goes by
use
his
these
same
last
name.
words.
So I
Last
don't
time.
understand how he's obscuring himself.
Yeah,
A miracle
it's...
carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh.
I guess if they wanted to, they could have done the mask and a like different costume for the prequel, which I don't know, which then I guess now at this point where they're like, oh, you don't have to hide anymore, change into his normal suit, I felt like it would have had a little bit more gravitas or something like that, but
He could
eh.
at least they could have given him a different hairstyle, like he put his hair up in a ponytail.
Hmm. Yeah, I think probably just like, because like a lot of this I'm sure is probably just like budget and time, I'd
Yeah.
assume. Because like this is already a kind of like
I'm officially a
very
Torna
elaborate like DLC for $30, you know? On like an
Okay.
already
Let's make
really
some
expansive like base game.
Yeah.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
It's the Newsy boy. It's evil Newsy.
The naught that at the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
You see, you know these characters are evil because they both have dark skin. Quote unquote.
Yet if only
or, you know, like
the Aegis.
colder shade and a darker
You'd
skin
each
tone.
have
That's how
your
you know they're
just
evil.
share of dignity.
Also, they have a garishly ugly ass shading because this game can't shade darker skin characters. Even if they're like have
they can't
even
shade
just
anyone darker than a peach.
they can't even shade someone who's got like the shade of even just a tiny bit of melanin in them.
Yeah.
They just get this weird smoky kind of like grayish look to them that's just ugh. What's the newsy boy's name? Is his name Oliver? Because I'm just gonna he looks like Oliver. He gives me he's an Oliver. I don't know. I'm gonna call him Oliver.
Who?
I don't know his name.
Is it really true that
Who are you talking about?
I did give life to Malice,
The blue skin
but when
boy
he
who I
Oh,
jokingly call
his
him a
name
newsy.
is Amalthus.
Amalthus?
Yeah.
destruction of the world is the will of the divine?
So the dark elf Amalthus.
Indeed it is.
All right. He's Draco Malfoy mixed with a
Malos
newsy
is
kid.
the
That's what his
instrument of
entire look
destruction.
gives me.
Making the architect's will
I
imminent
guess.
takes many able hands.
It's just we're gonna do some really evil shit together. I'm totally not hitting on you or anything. And then they kissed.
Well then.
They like, let's get
It may be this is exactly what they want.
Mithra,
Become
right?
titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
He said, let's get Mithra?
I think that's what the evil villain's plans were, right? Let's go get Mithra.
I did?
No, not really.
I wasn't paying attention. I just saw the dude like try and I think grasp her like blade stone and he failed. So I don't know if that was Mithra's blade stone because it looked a lot like Pyra's from the
Oh, that's what
second
you're
game.
referencing.
Yeah, I thought like they're planning to like destroy quote unquote Mithra and then get the blade for themselves or use Mithra for something.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, it was supposed to say that he wasn't worthy to use Mithra.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jin. Still, being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Is Jin like, I'm learning human connections and I like relationships and connecting with other people and I'm afraid of losing those relationships. I'm assuming that's what they're going for his arc.
Yep.
So is Laura knighted because of the community service she did?
Yeah, basically like her
Yeah.
bravery towards the nation, blah blah blah, you know?
So basically she's like a Girl Scout.
Sure.
So here's your badge. Here's your community service badge.
Okay, so they want us to go up quite a bit here in the community rank from level 2 that we're at right now to 4.
I just recognize Morga's like very glossy, very
Morag's
crystal
not
like
in this game.
Oh, not Morag, Brigid.
Yeah.
her very glossy, very crystalline go-go boots. They're very pretty.
Yeah. I like how they have this weird, like, glow as they kind of, become, like, the leg line. I don't know, it's weird to describe, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite designs. I think it's very good. I just like the very, like, over-the-top, like, dress design for, like, a battler, you know?
Mm. It does keep, like, the fire aesthetic she has.
Yeah.
He's all, not now, Mithra. Stop being a fucking Karen.
Basically. That's basically how everyone is to Mithra for this.
Yeah.
This kid has, like, the, what is it, that one Power Ranger villain? Like, hat?
Rita Repulsa!
Yeah. He has, like, her hat, basically.
I thought of that exactly. That's why her name came up right away. I was like, oh, he looks like he has a Rita Repulsa's hat.
Yeah.
But he's a cat kid. I can clearly tell it's gonna... This the twist is he's gonna be a cat kid.
No, I think he's just a regular boy.
Okay, because the belt looks like it's mimicking a tail, and he's wearing like a cat ear hat, so I'm feeling it's either that or he kins really hard to be a cat boy.
No, I think he just has a very weird hat.
He's just a weirdo.
Yep.
That's all there is to this game sometimes. Sometimes it's just a weirdo. Nothing more, nothing less.
Basically. Okay, so that kid is basically like, put this machine up somewhere and we'll get bugs to be attracted by it.
Oh goodness, this kid is a weirdo.
Yep.
He's all like, help me set up my bug zapper I got from IKEA. I can't figure out how to put it together.
Yeah. And then that woman was like, do you know the man Terry's? He was in Torgoth. And then Laura's like, oh fuck, he's probably dead. And she's like, we'll go look.
Oh goodness. The twist is he's alive, but he was under so much debris he had to spend the entire he had to spend an entire week eating off of bugs and tree roots until you like save him.
And then this woman is like, there's so much litter in the entrance, please clean it up.
Jeez, if only there was some sort of maybe system to like help provide public service, you know, like some sort of cleaning department, you know, just some community, just, you know, just would be great if there was a system for this stuff.
Yep.
They're like, but no. You see, we're gonna like congratulate people for going above and beyond and like helping out people when like your entire like community, your like bureaucratic system should have provided a solution and service to this in the first place. But no. We gotta reward the players for being a Girl Scout, you know, going above and beyond and not trying to fix the system, but fixing these problems.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, we cleaned the litter. Oh, no, this one right there.
They want you to clean the litter of the entrance, but like this is mainly a grasslands. How the hell are you supposed to make it clean?
And then Jin's like, or no, Hugo, I mean, is like, what if we're on MTV's Pranked?
Oh my goodness.
So now we have to clean up more of the litter that just appeared.
Hooray! No one
Riveting.
could have just developed a trash can.
Well, they're insinuating that someone is like intentionally doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
For what reasons are the mystery must uncover?
It's the four Muscarpon. Ruru,
For Musk.
Kacha Kacha, Yoku Yoku, and Komeni.
What? Oh goodness.
I like how she's just like, can y'all stop? And they're like, of course. Yeah, right. You think we just stop like that?
Oh my goodness.
So now we gotta find little ruffians around town.
And beat them up? Beat them up for their lunch money?
I forget exactly what we do. I think it's just like we get them to be do-gooders in a very like general sense.
What, by making them do community service as well?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, probably.
They're like, oh, we just found a solution to maintaining our city streets and roads. We'll just exploit our prisoners as free labor.
Thank you.
Also occasionally we'll see people with like yellow emoticon icons that are like there. You just talk to them and they automatically join your community list.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think we have... Oh, that's the fast travel button. So we have to do quite a bit of quests here. Because right now we have 18 people in the community and we need 14 more people to join for us to go to rank 3. But we have to go to rank 4 in order to continue the story side, or the story itself.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so this part of the game is a bit of side quests.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah. But it's like them trying to reinforce the whole idea and narrative design in this gameplay that it's all about the connections you make with these people.
Yeah.
But it's just
It's okay. There's definitely a better way they could have done it if they like spanned it over, I guess, a larger amount of time. But this game's also not very long, is the main thing. Like, as far as like the story sequence, we're like basically almost done. We have to go to like the final area and beat the boss, is basically like the next objective.
It's just this is their way of padding it a bit.
Yeah, this is the way of them like kind of padding it out so that it's just like, oh yes, but the people love you all, you know? lemons.
Thank you.
Okay. What else? So it looks like there's someone on the rooftops. Would you be down if in the future we did a thing of, or like a run of like the base game of 2?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to do it super soon after beating this game, but... Oh, this man's gonna jump. He didn't. Where is... Okay. Okay, so we caught the 4 no Bond characters. I just don't fully understand the sentiment of this side quest. Of them littering to like kind of give her company, and it's weird. I don't fully understand it. But this is one of like the faster ones to get through, really.
Well done, us.
Okay.
Surprised that like they didn't try to make like weird dolls or like weird shrines for her if she's that lonely, maybe, and they try to like make like like models of like statues that try to look like her, you know?
That'd be interesting.
I feel like that would hit more likely to like the litter mission while also simultaneously trying to like connect to the old lady and trying to give her company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Time to clean up the streets. And let's talk to that person, since they're gonna give us that. Okay.
You have our gratitude.
Oh, and these are... Oh, I have a ton of these. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I feel with, like, RPGs, every time I play them, I always forget to like upgrade equipment and all that, which is kind of funny. Okay, wait. Oh, God, it's this side quest. Okay. So there's a couple in this area. Okay, let's see. The next one's right there, and then on the right side of town, we can just fast travel there. That'll be much easier.
It was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Well done.
Okay, now we report back to the main dude. There he is.
It was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind
What
me why
if,
we're here again?
like, you know how, like, the whole motif of, like, Big Brother from George Orwell's 1984?
No.
Well, okay, well, it's like the whole Big Brother's watching you thing. Big Brother is always watching you, like the cult of personality. There's like a big dictator and they're always watching you. I was thinking, what if that idea of like a surveillance state, but it's Big Baby, and I was thinking of like the baby son from Teletubbies.
That's certainly a thought.
So like the baby son from Teletubbies is just a surveillance state. It's just one giant camera in the sky constantly giggling, and it looks very harmless to give you the impression that it's okay, it's friendly, it's safe, but really it's recording, it's watching your every move. That baby's a whistleblower. You can't trust the baby, so people are like, look out for the baby and the big baby in the sky.
The big baby in the sun.
Yep. Yep. And like, what if like you're doing something illegal, and like when the big baby and the son sees it, they like start screaming like a baby does, you know?
But insert the Yoshi's Island whale, if you know what I mean.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm just like thinking of like this kind of basically dystopian, but it's reimagined as like a children's playground, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness.
Alright, let's kill the 8 monsters because they're just hanging out in the spring.
They're just vibing.
Yep.
But Laura came in and was like, or no, Jin walked up and was like, vibe check. Takes out his sword and stabs it.
Oh wow, we're like really strong for this fight. He's still blocked.
Oh dear. The mission is like hot spring for all, and yet you're gonna kill all the living creatures in this hot spring.
Yep.
Oh, they already... looks like your team's doing really well.
Yep. Lightning bolt.
So what's Jin's element? Because like every blade has their own element, right?
Yep. Jin is ice type.
Okay. I thought it was nuclear for a moment because of the whole like pendulum thing.
No. Mithra is the nuclear element.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then they run off, so we have to chase them, is the gist of that. Alright, let's collect this. Gives us a few items. And now we have to go to this corner of the map because there is a side quest we need to complete in this direction. I believe it requires items to complete, but I guess we'll see right now. Come on. Okay. This girl's like, I need water. And we're like, we don't want to give you any, so let's give you food that has water.
Jin's like, I'll give you some more, alright? And he spits in there. Spits in the cup and hands it to him. And Laura's like, Jin, you're ice type. He's all, so? He's like, you could have just made some ice and just let it melt.
Okay, and I believe we have to give that item to the inventor that's in town. Because it's basically supposed to be some type of metal detector that they're trying to use, basically. And then, he drops out of our community.
Hey.
So that's a -1.
What? What happened?
Oh, it's because the thing didn't work, and he's like, well, I'm self-taught, what'd you expect?
And he's just like, I don't have a sense of bond of connection with you anymore because
More
I can't.
like she was like, what the hell, man? And then was like, you're out of the group text. You're out of the country's group text.
You can't join our Zoom meetings anymore.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, God. I mean, at first I was like, okay, if you're building up a community, that's fine. But if people can leave, like, I get the idea, but it doesn't make
Oh, don't worry.
a lot
This
of
is the
sense.
only time it happens.
Okay.
It's kind of like a comedic moment because, like, the dude messes up so bad that he drops out of your community. We'll complete the side quest and he'll, like, enter.
I think it's really funny when you, like, when they start, like, spinning in the air.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. She'll be able to do Final Disaster.
Do it.
I just don't think this attack has a high enough healing rate for it to be like super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is funny when they just kind of like spin. Look, he's vibing right now. And then he got smashed to the ground.
Oh god. He's in heat. Oh no. Like every time the monkey like does like a barrel roll,
Oh
like,
my
spins
god!
around.
He just,
oh dear, what happened?
He just did his Kamehameha.
Oh god.
If I was a lower level, it'd be more dangerous for that to have happened.
Mm-hmm. You got your healer out, so you're good. Your only healer.
The only healer in the party.
Louise. So, like, did Laura also get Hayes kind of like the same way she got Jin, or is Hayes kind of been longer with?
So the story states that she has had Jin the longest, because he was the first one she ever got. Yeah. Ooh, can it stop targeting me? Oh, what the heck? He canceled the knockback, canceled my heal.
Oh no.
No, don't do that move. Oh, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. So this shouldn't kill him because he already has the nuclear resistance. Yeah. I think we're fine now. Yeah,
okay.
Let's do the chain attack. So we have the water element. Yeah, let's just do min off. Okay, we should be fine. So... okay, we got the overkill, which is the important thing. Next we're going to use Jin to burst the wind element, and that gains another round. And now we're going to go to Mithra to do the 2 points of damage on the dark element. We're going to use Keon. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I like that we're just arbitrarily doing 1673% damage. Okay, so we did that.
So, are you excited about the next Pokemon DLC for Sword and Shield?
I actually am. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I hope there's some pretty cool outfits.
Yeah, definitely. I'm interested to see what they're doing with that like dungeon branching thing for the Dynamax. Like I guess the Dynamax dungeon. I don't know if they've already named the feature yet, but
I'd say maybe it would.
Cool.
I think maybe they should call it like a labyrinth, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the bird people. They're just vibing.
Yep. Oh, that's why. He's all the way over there. Alright, we should get a golden bond soon. Come on. There. Okay, let's switch to Haze. You mostly just want to make sure that you're doing a lot of canceling into attacks where that ring bursts when you do the attack. Because it does like help increase their trust in the battle, or the affinity I mean, which will increase their trust by 10 points. You'll want to do that. It just helps overall unlock the next like waves of the skill tree branches.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the second one of these guys we needed to find. There's one more in the desert. And just walk onto this little thing here. There we go.
Pick some fruit.
Yeah, I would say just always make sure you're like checking. Okay. Just always make sure you're checking the item drops there, just because you're likely to get items that you'll probably need at some point. Okay, here's an excavation. There we go. And then I think in this big one, it's... Oops. Well, that's not a good start. Anyway, I just fell in the hole right into the boss fight. Okay, let's start off with fire. Ooh, shit. so that's not doing a lot of damage, which is good. Let's cast a quick heal.
I'm gonna get a snack, I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Let's do Volt. So let's have him do Aqua. Okay, everyone seems to still be doing good. Let's try and get some of these guys. That way they're at least not just slowly eating away at our health. Oh cool, we all leveled up. Nice. Okay, we got 2 of them right there. Let's get you. Everyone's still doing pretty good at... Ooh, damn it. Okay, let's switch to Haze. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's just start with Wind. I think... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, Nether can follow up with Nuclear Blast. I think what I'm going to do next is... Let's do Jin's Tier 1 special. Ah, damn it. Oh my god. How? Okay, so he's been able to restore some of his health, that's good. Now, you can do that. Okay, should I just do... I think at this point I should just do the chain attack. Let's just do it. Okay, let's start off, get rid of the water element. Okay, that's gonna help. Overkill. Perfect. Now we can use Aegeon. Oops, shit. Messed up the timing on that one. Oh, and it broke ice. That's not good. Hugo is Earth. Let's just see in the off chance it hits. Ah, no it didn't. Oh well, that kind of stinks. No, I should have just used Brigid. Oh well. We still got 235, not bad.
Great effort, everyone.
Oh, hello. Are you back?
Aren't we intrepid?
Tempted to play Mario Sunshine, but I just haven't had the time.
That's understandable.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
Okay. Hey, Reina.
Hey, Alfalfa. Hi.
How's your day going?
This is becoming addictive.
You know, it really is a lot of sweet fish.
Oh geez Louise, Rena, I'm sorry to hear that you're annoyed by that.
This is becoming
Yeah, hopefully you're able to get it done, or at least, you know, take a little break from it.
It's so beautiful.
Couldn't believe what I have to do for my next assignment. I'm gonna be doing ray tracing! Hooray!
Oh my gosh, the big thing that, like, people talk about the new system's doing.
Yeah, like video games or some shit. I'm gonna be doing some ray tracing projects, and the teacher
Yeah.
didn't really do a good job explaining how to program it for us, so...
Oh no.
I'm just gonna have to wing it. It's fine, like, like, video games do ray tracing. I'm pretty sure I can find some decent tutorials.
Ouch. Just saw your comment there. Hopefully they're not, those last 7 assignments aren't due too soon, but good luck, of course. We believe in you.
Yeah, thanks for the good luck, Reina. I hope your assignments go as well. I think I'm doing the ray tracing and JavaScript as well, so rip.
That'd be cool, Reina. You do a speed run of your entire homework assignments.
Oh yeah, smart. It's a smart thing to pace them out that way. That way it doesn't feel like you get overwhelmed too easily. Defeat Danbu Vang in Aleta. The Neo Grapple. Evade an attack. Open treasure chests. Cascade Smash. Aster Flyer. Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to do all these. The One. Eki. Kidno.
This is how I'll protect you.
We believe in you, Reina. I know it's pretty hard to like break out of old habits, but just take it slowly, and you'll get there.
Yeah, hopefully. I believe in you.
Aren't we intrepid? Nature makes
Oh, Reina, you missed it where I kind of came with a cursed thought that instead of Big Brother, it's Big Baby, and it's basically like the baby sun in the sky in Teletubbies. So it's like that baby sun is the surveillance state.
It is, though.
It looks cute and innocent, but it's a whistleblower.
I'm pretty sure that there's a really scary monster that comes here. Oh, there he is! Flying Fortress Desmore.
Are you gonna kill it?
No! Even
Oh my
at
God.
level, it's kind of scary for me to fight. It's one of the
They're
challenging
sky
ones.
whales. They're sky whales, though.
Oop.
Oh God, Reina, I wouldn't be surprised if that's gonna be the next thing. Where like, oh God, now you're giving me a terrible idea that the army, the U.S. Army, since they did a Twitch channel, they're gonna do a VTuber channel too.
Why don't they just tell me where the damn thing is?
Are you like, do you dabble in like the VTuber side of YouTube? Like, how's the VTuber? How are some like? Do you have any like particular VTubers that you enjoy or anything? I was like joking with Juan to like create a VTuber for them, so then like you'd at least see someone reacting to the screen on the Twitch channel. But we don't know.
It just means that I'd have to have proper lighting conditions in my room and not just do these in like the dark void that is my hole of a room or my...
I mean, you could use your VR. Duh. You silly. Just throw in $600 or more to get your VR set.
Okay, so that side quest is basically done.
Oh, Reina, I thought you were like in the VTuber community, so I was wondering if there was any like faves you had. I have no like problems with VTubers either. I'm not surprised though if there's like it has like the like intersection of like weird Western anime fans that like glorify Japan and are like, Japan's the best place ever kind of anime fans, if you know what I mean. Interesting. Okay, VTubers are now kind of global now. Yeah, I remember looking up like videos for like how to become a like how to make VTubers, and there was a lot of English resources for them. So I was assuming like at this point they've become global because of the amount of like documentation for them. I was like, okay, like I know like some people I follow have VTubers, like Aura, Aura, that one video game artist who's like I think married to, I think, Reina? Not Reina, I don't know, but like the one soundtrack, the person who composed the soundtrack for, Celeste, her wife is like a video game artist, and like she is I think is like also a VTuber as well, and she did her own VTube. And then I think Vectroid, she has her own VTuber as well.
The VTuber is where they have like the animated like I guess like character that basically just kind of mimics their face movements and such. Is that right? I just want to make sure that is the same thing that you are talking about that I've been thinking of.
Yes, it's the same. And there's like
Okay.
a wide variety of ones. Like there's full body VTubers, and there's just like the face. It just depends like how much you want to model it. Because I was thinking like if I do the VTuber for you, I would just do the face one where we just see your reactions. But again, that would require like a facial recognition webcam, honestly.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same topic and not like that you all were talking about a different thing and I was stuck on something entirely different.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes. Yeah, Reina, I'm talking about Aura Hack. I was like, I didn't know if her name was Aura Hack or like I was thinking her wife was like Rain Hack, you know? Because but yeah, Aura Hack's really nice. I like her. But like those are the two like Western VTubers that I am like aware of. I don't really watch their VTuber content, but I do follow them like on Twitter and like their stuff. So.
Oh, someone got banned for saying Taiwan? Oh, is it because like that thing where like China like has ownership, quote unquote, but then also like Taiwan is its own like people's, I guess, in their eyes, so there's that whole like political weirdness, right? Yeah, okay.
Does it suit your tastes?
Yeah. Who wants some bony tongue casserole?
I do. Sounds crunchy. I feel like when you said bony tongue casserole, I just thought of a green bean casserole, but replace the green beans with like skeleton fingers, and I think that's it.
Replace it with cow tongue, but there's bone in the tongue pieces.
How the hell does a tongue is a muscle? It's not a what?
We put the bone in there, obviously.
Oh god. Hey Juan, did you ever get into like cow tongue?
I don't like cow tongue because I don't like chewy meats.
But you actually ate it?
Yeah, it's like, have you never had tacos de lengua? That's cow tongue.
Nope. Like my mom has had it very commonly, and my grandma did, but like that wasn't. I didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
I grew, like I said, I grew up with menudo, which is just cow's stomach. So I ate that a lot.
Yeah.
So I might like it if it's kind of chewy, because I like the texture of the tripe.
Yeah, I just don't like fatty meats, so like that like kind of chewiness is really off-putting for me personally.
Reina says hyper meatball stew sounds good though.
Hyper meatball stew.
You think
I think that's
sounds
one of the
good.
ones in this game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
probably.
just referring to. It sounds good, Reina, but I think what happens is that Mithra just then takes a jug of coffee into the meat stew and pours it in to give in that hyper punch, you know, of caffeine in it. So then Aaron wakes up in the middle of midnight being like, oh god, why did I eat this food? I can't go to sleep. And the entire team just cannot sleep. Reina said that goat meat's good.
I think it is. I've only had it like once, so I don't have a very clear memory of it.
I've never had goat meat, but I've definitely had sheep meat from the gyro meat for like gyros, so I'm pretty sure it sounds a bit, probably tastes similar. Sheep and goat.
Probably. Okay, we need to fight the giant dinosaur thing. There it is.
All these natural resources and wildlife that we can consume and kill. Okay, that dinosaur looks so shiny though, and it kind of made me think of like that CGI 2000s movie Dinosaurs by Disney.
That's
Man,
a trip
like,
of a movie.
it's a forgettable. Yeah, no, it was really forgettable, but I remember watching it a lot because it was the only movie I had.
It's like a movie you can't forget, but you can never fully remember.
I like barely remember. I just remember like a dinosaur mom lays eggs, then a giant T-Rex comes, scares her off, and steals most of the eggs die except one, and then like this, and then it like goes through a series of like travel of landing into this monkey sanctuary's care, and so he gets raised by monkeys.
Yeah,
And
something like that. It's like a Moses plot line.
yeah. It's Dinosaur Moses.
I mean, it is.
Oh my god, it is!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't realize it. You're right. It's Dinosaur
No, I mean, that's
Moses.
what it is, really. Other than that, I don't remember anything else about that movie.
Oh god, it is Dinosaur Moses. Cause like, I was like, cause he becomes like the leader to lead his people to the promised land.
Yep.
Oh god, you're right.
Okay, let's go find another one.
Oh no, Land Before Time has more Mormon undertones in it since Animator Man did it. I don't remember his name, but he did Anastasia, an American and an American Tale. That dude who like quote-unquote ruined classic Disney because he basically got all the other animators to just straight up leave.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, good for him. Don Blue, that's his name. When like Disney, when his animators tried to unionize to get better pay, Disney then called them all communists because this was like 1950s McCarthy era, and basically all those animators got blacklisted, and he basically that basically created the legacy of Disney just straight up silencing any dissenting opinion of people wanting to unionize under Disney's corporate gaze. Remember that? That's such a just like family. Disney's just like great, just like treating family, you know? I know, Reina. Oh, them corporations at it again.
Whoops. Oh well, still leveled up.
Calling the unionizers communists. Aw, man. Another victory for capitalism, as they say.
Calling them calling them communists to own the libs. Basically.
Yep.
So it said that I need to fight an ant thing. Nope, wrong way. I think there were some over here. Surviving ant. Okay, which one do I need to fight? Let's see here. Shit. Turkin? Mora.
Right, Reina? Banana Republic, the corporation called itself after the Banana Republics? Oh yeah, remember how, like, the fruit company Dole is pretty much the main reason why we annexed Hawaii and overthrew its entire hierarchy and system? Yeah. all because they wanted to monopolize, I believe, the production of fruit on Hawaii. So yeah, the more you know. Yep. Corporations are part of colonialism? No way. Are we saying that maybe capitalism and colonialism go hand in hand? I mean, they both start with C, so coincidence? I think not.
Okay, good. So that's gonna fill someone's wheel. Oh boy. So many things to unlock.
Hooray.
Yeah. Okay, let's fast travel to... We need to go to Lasaria. To... Where is it? Yeah, Secluded Boneway. That's gonna get us... the bug machine.
Even on familiar ground,
okay.
We must stay vigilant.
Alright, we assemble this IKEA bug catcher.
Wait, this is a quote-unquote bug catcher, but this is just a bug incense.
Basically.
It's not even a bug catcher. It doesn't catch bugs. It just attracts them.
Yeah.
This is such a misleading product.
It might have been like a bug, like summoner. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. And I think this caterpillar is the last one of the waves here.
You know what's also coming on? Okay, Juan.
What's
Metal
up?
Gear Solid 3 is getting a Steam release. Now, I know I know you don't have a powerful computer yet, and it might be too much to ask, but I would be down if we played like a short run of Metal Gear Solid 3. That's my favorite Metal Gear game. That's all I ask for in my life.
Yeah. Is it not on the PS4?
Oh, it's on PS4. That's right. I'm just saying that if we just want to mod it.
Oh. Yeah. Cause like my computer's okay. It's just like With OBS, it
Just
takes a lot
saying.
of it. Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid is better when it's modded because you don't take the story as seriously. That's
You
what you
will let
do.
me have the power to choose what mods we'll use?
Yes.
That's kind of risky.
Honestly, I mean, you've never played the Metal Gear Solid series, and I think it would be the best introduction to the Metal Gear Solid series is when Hatsune Miku stops the Cold War nukes.
I'm gonna make Mrs. Puff or Pearl, whoever the voice actress is, Hatsune Miku.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna like take her model from like the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and just replace it with Pearl. Because it's the same voice actress.
Pearl isn't in the Battle for Bikini Bottom game, unfortunately.
Damn it, you'd think she would.
Yeah, she's like one of the characters that just didn't appear. But they do have the majority of the cast. Like, Mrs. Puff is there.
I mean, if you ever play Metal Gear Solid
Oh my god.
5,
What is that? Did you hear that, like, constant, like, ticking from the health potion?
No, I didn't. I don't have the sound on because I can
Oh,
double
no,
hear
that's
myself
fine.
through the stream. Yeah. Reina said it's kind of weird in that the stories and characters of Metal Gear Solid are okay at best, but there are also disturbingly prescient. Kind of, and kind of not. Like, I feel like Metal Gear Solid hits what a lot of war fiction tends to hit. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 is interesting, but I do not think Kojima fully predicted what the internet and, like, the mass distribution of information became, because, like, we kind of have, like, because, like, police brutality is much more, like, we've now have the means to capture a lot of that shitty stuff. So I think, like, the ability for people to, like, I think Kojima got some interesting parts, but I don't know, I don't give him that much credit, honestly. Like, it's okay, in my opinion.
I'll take your word on it. I've never played or really looked into the Metal Gear games.
They're f***ing games. They have some, they have well-intentioned meanings about anti-war and pacifism.
Through the eyes of a AAA company.
Yeah, and a guy who is horny for, like, moms.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's weird.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, yes, guys, I know this guy gets horny, but also, what's his dealio with moms? I keep seeing it. It's... Let's put a pin on it, but let's look at the bigger picture of where this horniness is aimed at, okay?
Remember that tweet I sent you that Kojima made a few years ago? Of like, yes, I am wearing rainbow shirt, but I am not a gay?
Goodness.
That just cracked me up.
Reina says, like, it's kind of weird because, like, Kojima's relationship with his mom is actually super normal and supportive. So,
maybe there's something
I mean, Reina...
underlying happening there.
No, we're not. We're not implying this, okay? I mean, you said it yourself. It's like the whole situation of, like, dudes who are, like, having their ally phase when they finally have a daughter. I feel like it's maybe that situation, maybe?
Shall we get started?
Possibly.
No, it could just be that. And just be weird. You're right. You write 3 types of women, and then you're like, I'm good. But I'm gonna write all these complex, troubled men. We can play Metal Gear Solid 3 one day, and I will help you. I can explain the lore if you're lost on shit, so I'll explain it for you. It's okay. I'll be like, alright, so... nanomachines. And that's it.
I mean, yes, I've heard that is the basis of the game itself, or the series, I should say, is nanomachine.
Nanomachines and eugenics.
Of course.
I mean, they managed to avoid it up until I think the 5th game, but like...
I'm not familiar with Anohana.
I'm pulling up the writer's name.
No worries.
But I know who you're talking about, and I love her work. It's interesting because, like, from what I've heard, Reina, is that Anohana is based on her hometown.
You're cutting out a little bit again.
Oh no.
Oh, you sound a little more clear now.
Reina is referencing the... Oh dear. Give me a moment.
Oh, I said you sound a little more clear.
Okay. Reina's referencing Mario Okada. He's like a screenplay writer for animes. She's done some of my favorite animes. She did Anohana, which is like a really nice anime about like a bunch of these teens coping with grief and loss and how that affect the way they grew up.
Yeah.
And it's like based a lot about like Mario Okada's life, because I believe it's basically inspired by her teenage life, because she, like, I think, but like her memoir of her life recently got translated in English, and it like kind of covers a lot of like the abuse she went through with like her mom.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of her works kind of have a lot of are kind of known for like they're kind of complex tragedy. My favorite anime that she's written is gonna be Lupin the Third, a woman called Fujiko Mine. That's usually my favorite one.
Oh, I've heard good things about that series.
It's really good. It's one of my favorites. Seo Yamamoto also directed it as well. The woman who did Yuri on Ice. Yeah, but it's like mainly Mario Okada's like pet project, so it's really pretty. Fujiko Mine. That one's really pretty. Just be careful when you're watching it, because that opening's very explicit.
I see.
So you don't want your mom you probably don't want your someone just walking into it out of context, because it does because it tackles a lot about like there's a lot, because like Fujiko Mine has a lot of meta commentary about the way Fujiko has been written throughout the Lupin series. And it kind of has a very meta commentary about how women get treated in like writing as well, and it's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Paul of Turkin.
Anyway, Reina, I will probably be, if you mention anime stuff, I'll probably be the one person that knows it. Unless we get like 80% relatable in here.
Yeah, I just haven't watched
it's
a lot
different
of...
because like all the characters in Lupin the Third, honestly, if you haven't watched Lupin the Third like at all, I think you'll be fine, because this one's more of a prequel series, but a lot of the characters are very darker interpretations of what they originally written.
Isn't that the one that's getting like a 3D CG kind of movie?
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty good.
Is that the same one? I mean, like I said, I'm not very familiar with it, so forgive me, because I really don't watch a lot of anime.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh, so is it like a remake of that film then, or?
Basically, Lupin is kind of like it's a series that kind of keeps having reinterpretations and spin-offs and like different arcs of itself.
Uh-huh.
It's a very long-lasting series to the point that, like, even how Miyazaki worked on the original, like, I think first anime of it, and he did, like, one of the anime movies, that also, in the English version, David Hayter voiced Lupin, aka the voice of Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and he's really adorable. I love him as Lupin.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Rena said it's a remake of the first one. That's cool. Because I've actually kind of wanted to see it, because I think the animation looks really neat, from like little clips I've seen of it online, but yeah, I just haven't really been familiar with the series. Just think of me as your granny who's like, is this an anime?
And you lift off the CD collection of Cory in the House. I'm gonna be real, Alpha. I know the cultural phenomenon of Lupin the Third, but I've only seen Fujiko Mine and Castle of Cagliostro, so really, I don't really watch Lupin. I'm sorry. Like, I've only watched the 2 spin-offs of the Lupin the Third series. I do know it also had a very complex history of being localized because of copyright when it was getting translated into the West. Aw, that's really sweet of you, Reina, to just watch them with friends. That's me when I watch Juan play Xenoblade right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't even know our purpose in life in this game, but all I know is that we must kill.
Yeah, that's like basically this prequel. It really doesn't have to exist.
But it does.
It definitely does.
We live in a society.
If you ask me why this should exist, I will just shrug and say, it's fun. And that's it. Go ahead, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I just was moving. You see, today we're doing self-care by not watching the debate right now.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, well, I guess I'm in the fight. His name is Gorman Galgun. That sounds like... Oh wait. No, never mind. Oh no. Wait, this is a snake enemy. It's gonna do the skin upgrade.
The shedding skin! Oh goodness.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
Thank you, Reina. I mean... I'm not so certain about the future, but I'm not gonna give up hope. I will make sure to fight fascism any means possible. Not just by voting, but by making sure to advocate, protest, and spreading awareness. Also, I'm surprised because we are Americans and we obviously the world revolves around America. We naturally assume that every viewer here is American. So, my apologies. I'm surprised you're not from our country. Oh, yeah, no, Alfalfa, our government is being absolutely irresponsible with its power and its structure. And it's always been there. The infrastructure's been there.
Yeah, it sucks. To put it simply.
It sucks how much our government is willing to give a lot of, like, corporations and rich people leeway for taxes, but...
Ooh, you okay?
Good.
Oh, fuck.
You see, my throat was so disgusted by the words it came out that I almost choked on them.
Shit. No. That's it.
Oh goodness! Oh no! Did it use the shed skin and just killed you?
No, he's just very strong.
Oh.
Ooh, there's a health potion. Oh, it's gone.
Okay, Reina. I hope you're doing okay as well. Stay safe. Ooh. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. I'm hoping Canada has been handling it much more better than we have. I know a lot of the countries have.
This is fucked.
Oh no!
Alright, we're just, fuck. I try to ditch him.
Goodness.
We must consider our options carefully. It is...
Oh dear, I'm sorry about that, Raina. People have already been uncomfortable in our area too. In fact, there's been charter schools that have been doing physical, like, classes. There's one right next to the Burger King that I go to eat, and I'm just, like, really sad. I'm like, we live in a society.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, oh wait, I need to kill you. Sorry. That was kind of random. But, yeah, no, it sucks. Like, some of my cousins, or not my cousins, some of my nephews, like, are at least, like, able to do virtual learning, but, like, I know that, like, not all of them are, which really sucks, because they're so young, you know?
Wait, you have nephews?
Yes, I do. I have multiple nephews.
Wait, you're like a cool, you're a cool relative now. You're like, hey there, what up, gamers? It's time. Check out my Twitch stream.
I'm just
and you
like,
convince your nephew.
Are you all extreme leftists yet? I'll come back in a couple years.
Oh god. You see, I have the benefit of my entire family being leftists. My parents are more like center left, but me and my sisters are all radical left. Yeah, me and my sisters are like radical left though. Like my sister Olivia was like, look at these fucking rich kids suckling their parents' teeth for their trust funds, and I was like, this is for a 14-year-old, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. That's why, like, every once in a while, my mom is like, oh, but the veterans who willingly choose to go, because it's their family lineage and that kind of bullshit, and I'm just like, fuck them, you know?
Also, for all our claim for respecting veterans, it's really concerning that there's a lot of homeless veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Because our system does not, like, allow space for these people to even, like, live. Or just, our system just punishes people with mental health and disabilities, which, you know, happens when you go into can happen to you after a war or even after war, like military service. So it's like,
Yeah. Sift and be fucked. Yeah, it's very concerning. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
I also
little
do want to
sister's like-
clarify. Oh, I was just gonna say I wanted to clarify that like when I am like talking shit about like armed forces and all that, of course it is fucked up. But I'm mostly like talking about and I can understand like the predatory aspects of that, and that's not really what I was mentioning. I was talking about like people who very like willingly go, whether it's for like their own, like, you know, like my father's, my uncle's, blah blah blah, go, so that's why I'm gonna go to reinforce it. Like that's kind of what I was talking about, and I just wanted to clarify that.
So like the Warhawks, basically.
Yeah, because
Just,
like there's
just straight up Warhawks.
Yeah, because it's a different conversation when we talk about like the predatory aspects that are used to recruit people, because that's kind of a different story that also needs to be, you know, spoken about. That's just what I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying something about your sister?
My sister also will say it's nerf or nothing when she's like talking about like eating the rich.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Was that enough?
The guillotine go brrrr.
Wait, who had to fall so much?
It's been 23 years, Juan, but I finally learned how to roll my R's.
Yeah, errores. Say it.
What did you say? Can you repeat the word?
Error.
What?
Error.
Can you repeat it?
Error.
Perro.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying error.
You do that! Why you... I don't... My listening comprehension isn't great, okay? Nice to me. Oh, woo. Why you gotta do this to me?
Oh, I guess I already got it. Okay.
Oh, were you just trying to grind? That's where you're like jumping off the cliff?
I was trying to jump off the cliff because one character is like, oh, I'll learn how to command water if I fall like 130 peds. Whatever that really even means. But yeah. Yeah, no worries. I kind of tease you a little bit. I really didn't know how to roll my R's. It was just a lot of practice with learning Spanish.
Yeah. Wait, so you said errores? Ugh.
Error.
Error.
Mhm.
I'm getting there. Errores.
Yeah. Carro. Pastor.
Pastor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I think it's like the double R, the rolling in the next R, I think is what's tripping me up.
Yeah.
Learning another language is hard.
Errores.
Damn.
Error. Yeah. Just think about like your tongue is like the airplane.
Aren't we intrepid?
The what?
The airplane. You know, the airplane goes. That's how I practice. No, really. That's how you can like practice. Because the thing is, you have to like kind of get that like mental understanding to do that like rust sound. So the joke is that it's like you're winding the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I heard like, oh, Reina. So on happier news for us, we're excited for the new Pokemon DLC for Sword and Shield. We're excited.
I just want to catch some legendary Pokemon is really all it is.
I just want Garchomp.
Yes, and Crobat is coming back. My child, Mitchell. Soon he will be with me again.
He will break.
Oh wait, I don't think
the
I have
meta now.
Mitchell. Sorry,
He will just
I have
break
Mitch.
it. Mitch.
Yeah.
And then Landorus will come back. It'll all be over.
Yeah.
Because I heard
that
I
meta.
heard those are two big meta players. Yeah. I don't know meta that well, but I've heard that's a big thing in meta.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just like to play Pokemon to catch the stuff. So.
I just play Pokemon for the story, which is the worst reason to play Pokemon.
Yeah, I would not even play Pokemon for the story.
I just want to be lost in a world where I can travel with my animal companions, interact with the people. That's all I want in life.
It's just not that deep.
I know.
Even in Black and White, it's not that deep.
I know, but N.
Mm-hmm.
If Pokemon Black and White didn't try to go for story, we wouldn't have N. I can't imagine a universe without the existence of N. I just can't. I just can't think, oh god, this is the timeline where N was not created in the Pokemon universe. I can't imagine that. It terrifies me. This is how I know I'm in the Matrix simulation, when I'm just like, alright, where's the N figurine I need to buy? Or I need to like not lustfully, but like really want to buy but do not have the money to buy, and then it turns out the N never exists, and I'm like, this place is fake. This reality, I want to eat out of this reality. Get me out of here. I know this is all an illusion. Oh god, Raina says that's the timeline where Digimon won. You know what? I absolutely see that. The thing is though, I also really like Digimon. If Digimon actually won, then maybe I might reconsider staying in it though, because I do like Digimon, and I would like, if Digimon became really big, then I would be really interested to see where it would go.
Yeah, I wish I kind of got into Digimon when I was younger, but also like Pokemon was just on the better channel. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah. I never really bought like the Digimon merch, but I did watch the anime.
I wanted to, but I really think, wasn't it that like they ran around like the same times though? Because like they were two competing like I guess franchises basically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now that Digimon is really niche and knows that it doesn't really have a predominantly kid audience anymore, it can be like weirdly horny sometimes.
Wasn't it already? I'm joking. I mean, probably it was, but like, I actually
like
really
Pokemon
don't know
is?
anything. I mean, Pokemon's got some problems. Like that one like thing I'd sent you of like why they kept changing out all like the female like side roles, like up till Black and White. Where that dude was like the director. But I mean,
God,
even
that
at
was
that
so
point,
creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy. But even at that point, I guess for whatever reason they're like, oh well, we're gonna keep doing it because it's a part of the tradition or some like shit. Oh, basically the summary, how do you say it? The summarization of it is that like whoever was like the director of the animated Pokemon series, was like, oh, we're gonna keep changing out the female companions that Ash travels with, because it'll give young boys more eye candy. So that's why they didn't really want to bring Misty back after they got to like the Hoenn region and so forth. That's why they kept wanting to change his female companions. It's super creepy.
This is becoming addictive.
I mean, now Ash doesn't even have a female companion in this new season, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like it changed a bit in like X and Y, because he was no longer directing X and Y Forward of the animated series. And I think that's like why they also like chose to have a larger cast for the Sun and Moon anime, where it's like a lot of you know, characters, because there's like Lily, there's Lana, I think her name is.
Pokemon Sun and Moon anime is so good, though.
It's a very good one. I watched the first season.
Is beautiful.
I actually do admit I like the style they chose for like the digital style.
Like, made a lot of the line depth, not line depth, but like the level of detail very simple for them to do a lot more like expressive animation. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Like it was a nice like. That show is really well animated. It's really nice. I love it. Like, and I'm really glad that like the new Galar region anime is kind of sticking with that same style and is also the same. Like, I think that's really good.
Oh yeah.
Hooray! Let's like force these bird people to be atheists now and destroy every idol of their bird god.
It's colonization. We destroy their gods, or else they die. But they'll also still die. Oh my god, will they push him off? Ah, no they didn't. That sucks.
Be hilarious.
The bird guy that's here on like the stage right now is the boss, so like they started nudging him off the edge, and if he nudges off the edge, I still win. Oh shit, who died? You
like
said
these bird people.
The shots where they do a full circle around the 7 characters dancing.
It was like, dear God.
Are you referencing the game? I'm sorry. I might have just
I think
missed
she was.
It. Yeah.
Oh, the Sun and Moon anime.
Oh.
No, honestly, like, that anime has so many good reaction images and screenshots that you can just take from just any episode, and it'll give you so many good quality content. There's also like some fancy music video that came out for Pokemon or something.
Yeah, I was a part of that direct that had aired.
How was it?
I mean, it's like very like J-pop. I think I only listened to it like partially, but it's got like, a lot of references to like the Pokemon series in its little video.
Yeah, I was watching some of the clips like on Tumblr, and I did see like the black and white where like the male character looks at N and then looks at him in his eyes, and I'm just like, they gay. God damn it, Nintendo! Give us the Pokemon protagonists of Black and White, and give us N, so then they can go to their honeymoon together.
As a cute couple. Pokemon Adventure's also cool as hell, so I loved it. Is that the Pokemon season with, Oh, it's the manga. Yes, the manga. I've definitely, like, I read up till Red's arc, but I never read... And then I read a little bit of like Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum, but that's it. That's how far I got with the Pokemon Adventure mangas, but I definitely did like some of it.
This is becoming addictive. The suspense is killing me.
Oh, Reina says that it was a Pokemon Adventure manga. That it was like referencing the manga in the music video.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm not very familiar with the mangas for the Pokemon series, but I heard
it gets
they're pretty
fucking
good.
dark. Yeah, they're pretty dark.
Yeah, I heard that. Or that it does, I mean.
Sometimes it's edgy dark, and sometimes it's like, ooh, this is kind of like it's adult, but it's like emotionally mature for a kid to handle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Tempered by discipline. This power is for you.
I'll keep giving it my all. No one is hurting my friends.
I'll make you even prouder.
Strength can't be earned through sheer force. My flame burns ever brighter.
I grow
Yeah, I remember like characters would change and like get older. In the manga, like I remember Green, who's really just blue in Japan, but like became green in the English translation.
I feel like they're slowly trying to backtrack at least on who is it, the on like the American localized version of blue to green. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Didn't they like wasn't she like green though in Pokemon Go? Because she appears, right?
So there's Green and then there's Leaf. They're like two different characters. It's one of those.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Keep on going, especially at this rate.
I shall aim ever higher.
My goal is to make a Pokemon game that's full on cosmic horror. So my goal, I wanted to make a Pokemon fan game where you're just a gym leader maintaining your gym, and you're trying to go up the ranks of becoming like a stronger gym leader, because you start off as like the first gym leader, that, you know, like the basic one, but you're like, I want to become like the 8th gym leader because that's the hardest gym leader, you know? And then I was gonna add some cosmic horror shit in it and reveal some dark conspiracy or some shit. That's my jam. I just want like a Pokemon Bloodborne is all I'm saying, where like it's got like a very gothic cosmic horror touch to it, you know? Oh, I have an idea of a conspiracy already. Cause I already designed a Call of Cthulhu Pokemon campaign, and then I realized I really like this plot. You know what? What if I just turn it into a fan game?
Yeah, I guess.
Could.
Let's give him strength.
Reina, I think Bloodborne gets really weird in its cosmic horror in the DLC with the old Hunters DLC. I think because it goes into the whole like Hunters dreams thing. I think that's the more interesting like cosmic horror-esque plot. But I the idea of like a dream within a dream and you're descending into like how you descend into the dream is also kind of wonky because you don't descend down, you ascend up in a sense. The thing is, like, the motivation is supposed to be straightforward because it obscures the actual complexity of, like, what the hunt is, like, what the hunt actually is. It's an elaborate scheme to, like, groom the next, like, ascension to humanity in a way. Like, it's... I feel like it works as cosmic horror, Bloodborne. I like it. I'm not well-versed in Dark Souls, so I can't say what Dark Souls does.
Element Orb Prioritizer. Let's get back to him.
Yes, I love Childhood End is the thing. Reina, that's like one of my favorite sci-fis. Guess what? I got to work on my video game today.
Congrats.
Yes, on my A-Switch game. I got to work on it for a split second, and I got to work on player animations. So I'm trying to implement the player movement, like the animations for the player movement, so that it looks like she's walking. And then I'm going to set up the first room, and then I'm going to set up interactions and the text, so then I can basically start object interaction. I don't think it's going to take too long, but I might be able to get like a working first level this weekend, and I'm gonna be really excited. I'm gonna try and work on it.
Congrats.
You'll get to talk to the anarchist owl. That'll be like belly rubs are praxis. Give me belly rubs. Pretty please. And he flops on his belly and wants you to give him belly rubs. Reina, that's a good idea. You should absolutely say that. I will cite you as a creative inspiration, Reina. I'll be like creative inspirations, Juan and Reina. You'll be in the credits.
Nice.
Every belly rub, a fascist dies. That's what Reina said, and I love it. Reina, did you see the weird discourse that was happening online about punk? Because I was a bit confused as to why it was happening.
This came out very well.
Or is it just me, and I follow a lot of punks, and it just... I don't know what made it happen.
I didn't really see any discourse, but I also haven't really been on Twitter today.
Oh, okay, so it's just the Sex Pistols again. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean... what else is new? Okay. Okay.
Even on familiar ground.
I forget the Sex Pistols even exist, so I don't even give a shit about them. And it should stay that way.
What did they do? It sounds familiar.
They're like a band, and not really relevant anymore, obviously, because they're all old and became the system. And I think their lead singer's like a Trump supporter, so yeah, he's just a piece of shit person.
And they were part of like the punk scene, is that right?
Yeah, it happens. Some people become punk because they want to be counter, you know, because that attracts, because it's all about counterculture, and then those people end up becoming their parents, so it's just full circle. It be like that sometimes, you know?
They're just the people who are like, you'll grow to be conservative. And it's like, no.
Yeah, I know, right? Where they're like, when you grow up, you get more conservative. I think I remember a white teacher told me that, and I was like, I'm not white, so no. Probably not, since all my parents are leftists.
Yeah. It's probably just a situation of like, oh, I have like no gain in like helping other people, so I might as well like protect my powers and take away others.
Pretty much. It's all about making that entire boot, you know, just make an entire man out of the boot.
Oh, there's a quest down here. There we are. Oh boy.
Got any plans for Halloween?
Personally, I'll probably just be playing the Pokemon expansion, and I'll probably also check out the Pikmin 3 port. Because I do really love Pikmin 3, so I'll probably play that on the channel. So we have to go to the hidden campground.
So Reina, it sounds like you're going for like a hit Planet of the Apes situation. I'm assuming then.
This is becoming addictive. You're coming with me, treasure.
Not really, okay. But like, so then it'd be a situation where the Pokemon would capture the. Oh God, is it like? Oh God.
The suspense is.
So then, would like Pokemon do like experimentations on the humans? Human capture the humans. All right. Wait, Reina, isn't this just Xenoblade now? Xenoblade Chronicles, but edgier. If you just think about it. Oh goodness, she said yes.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive.
Okay, we needed to find one of these.
Okay, Juan, so Reina's like, what if you just stood over there and said Jin and said Jin. Are you implying like people treat the blades kind of like their pets, like a cat? They're like, come here, Jin. Come here, boy. Come here, Jin. You want the treat? You want the treat? And he just stands there.
It's got to be something fancy.
Oh goodness.
With a frown on his face, like, no.
Royal Crab.
And she's like, oh, you're so good. You're such a good boy.
Oh, wait, I need to take out a Royal Crabble?
Oh no, okay, so Reina's like, no, I'm implying if, like, Jin talked like a Pokemon, so he'd say Jin. So they just say their names. That would be so cursed, but also I kind of really like it, is the thing, Reina. That's the twist we need for Xenoblade Chronicles.
You know, you just reminded me of the fact of how, like, in this game, for some reason, they're also like, yeah, sometimes people marry their, like, blades or whatever, and, like, that weird thing. And it reminds me of another random fact, how in one of the Pokemon games, I think it's the Diamond and Pearl series, they're like, yeah, people used to marry Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad we got to the same point, Reina. Oh no, I'm not trying to fight the boss.
Oh god, that's a huge snack.
Yeah, that's the one that took us out real easy.
Oh dear. It sucks that, like, honestly, Diamond and Pearl is I think they managed to handle their library well. All the other Pokemon games don't really have a good library system because, like, that library is just to, like, read myths. Like, it's not really a big key in the overall plot for exposition dumping, but it's really nice, like, world building. Like, I do like the idea of, like, you have a library that helps, like, give exposition and, like, the lore and, like, hint at, like, the bedtime stories or, like, campfire stories that people tell you, but it doesn't really serve, like, a big main focus to the plot. Like, I kind of like that there's stuff like that in the game, and I wish they did more of that.
Yeah, it's weird, because I remember the first time I played it, I was like, oh, this is interesting. And, like, what is it? Pokemon Sun and Moon kind of do a similar thing with one of their towns on one of the islands. But it kind of... I don't know, I guess, like, to me personally, it feels a little, like, underwhelming?
Yeah, no, it was very limited, and it only had, like, it was only there to dump exposition, really.
Yeah.
To, like, introduce the legendary, while the stories and legends that you read in the book, in the library in Diamond and Pearl, they implied, like, the lore of Arceus without explicitly stating Arceus or Dialga and Palkia, but they also implemented, like, different customs and beliefs that the people used to do. And it's worth notifying that, like, the Sinnoh region is based off of, what is the area called? The Sinnoh region is, based off of the, I'm gonna say, it's not, give me a moment, I'm looking this up. I'm looking up what the real worlds of Pokemon are based off of. Okay, yeah, so the Sinnoh region is actually based off of Hokkaido, which is, like, the main area where, like, there is an indigenous tribe in Japan that was, like, their main land there before it got colonized. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Thanks, Reina. So it's, like, interesting that there is a very big focus on, like, history and, like, lore in that game. In the implications. Yeah, no, the Inuit, the treatment of the Inuit people is very terrible, and I find that very interesting that this is the Pokemon game that also, like, reflects the idea of
this idea of preservation of lore and history when like that actual place has actual like colonialism behind it that the Sinnoh region's based off of. Because like the main villain of Diamond and Pearl is basically corporate nihilism, wanting to just like wipe away your entire history and start anew or some shit. Because Cyrus is a Debbie Downer, and we don't like Debbie Downers in the world of Pokemon, you know? He had to get a vibe check and get trapped in the dissertation world forever.
I know people say that they really like Cyrus as like a villain, but I just thought he was really like average? I don't know.
I think like his idea is ambitious because he's just like, I'm gonna destroy the entire world, and like the idea that he poses as a CEO for like this new wave high-tech corporation is interesting, but I don't think they've fleshed it out enough.
Yeah, I think
because like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, the anime, added him a little bit more character, and that like he wasn't blatantly nihilistic, and he kept the facade of being like this like philanthropist millionaire, basically, for a while.
Yeah, what I mean is like they create this kind of like background of like a greater and more like devastating motive, but then like he ends up just being another Maxie and Archie. You know?
Right, it's like, I think the thing about Cyrus is he's the most extremist anyone has ever been, and there's no hypocrisy he sees in the distortion world, and it's like, ah, yes, I see this hellscape and I see a perfect society. He's just so absurd.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If we get a remake of like Diamond and Pearl, then you know what? Cyrus definitely fits the mold of like a Lovecraft character in a Lovecraft story, though. Like, given the idea of what he's doing and thinking about, which is ascension, kind of. I think if I were to remake Pokemon, not Pokemon the company, but if I were to remake it, I would probably play more into the cosmic horror of Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, and try to make Cyrus more into like I wouldn't try to do what happened to Lucamine, but like Cyrus is an actual like curmudgeon dude who believes this world's fucking sucks or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
The things.
Again, I play Pokemon for all the wrong reasons, which is for the story, and I hate it so much.
Wasted enough time already. We can't dally all day.
Never underestimate the power of the common folk.
Indeed. The Emperor bestows his gratitude.
Kind of giving the wrong impression there, Hugo.
Sorry, I'm afraid
Okay, we need to take out one more of these. Here's not she level. Wait, no. One more.
Time for the fringe to go.
A good idea. 'Twould help bring out your beautiful
Aren't we
eyes.
intrepid?
You, Reina, are you referring to like the villain that like thinks they're gonna make a better society, but then the plan like backfires, and it turns out they didn't intend to go this far? Is what you're implying? Like those types of villains? Because those are some fucking cowards, is what I say.
Sorry, I'm afraid.
The one friend of mine who has the one bad takes of Pokemon was like, I like Giovanni and Team Rocket, and I'm like, I hate Team Rocket. I think they suck. There, I said it. I don't give a shit about Team Rocket. The anime Team Rocket's fun, but I don't give a shit about Team Rocket, the organization. I mean, Rainbow Rocket looks better because, you know, they're gay, and for LGBT rights, probably.
Power rises within me.
Oh, okay.
God, I have to go to the...
Okay, thanks for the clarification, Rena. Like, so it basically means, what you said was that, like, the world, like, villains that, like, have this ideology that the world is flawed and you should just, like, reset it to 0. Just...
Yeah.
So basically, like, third impact everything, basically, Rena. You and I know what it means.
Oof.
We can't dally all day. Nighttime. I do love a bit of peace and quiet.
I want to rest now.
Aren't we intrepid?
Also, I do apologize if this stream's just a little boring. It's mostly me just grinding quests and abilities for the characters. I need power.
I mean, you said this story was really short. We're nearing the end. We're just trying to get to the next rank, so then we can basically...
The next 2 ranks. We have to go up 2 ranks.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, I hope that this stream has been a nice distraction for y'all from, I don't know, the stress that is the political debate happening right now. Because I heard it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not watching it. I know better. How could you take that damage? That's so irresponsible of you, dear goodness.
Well, it takes a moment for my tank to build the aggro. Oh wait, it said that I needed Palav Turkin. Shit, where's the Palav Turkin?
Reina, I have not played Cyber Sleuth yet, and I really wanted to play it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I misread that as Cyber Chase, and it was like, there was a Cyber Chase video game? Oh my god.
No worries. I don't know who any of these characters are, so...
Yeah, I read cyber and I just made up the rest of the word.
Cyber Chase, if you don't know what that was, is like the PBS Kids, like, show that was like edutainment about teaching kids about math.
We can't dally all day.
So...
Oh, that's not even what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the Scooby-Doo movie. Cyber Chase.
Oh
Isn't that PBS show Cyber Kids?
No, it's also Cyber Chase.
Oh. Huh.
I remember thinking the opening was really cool. It was like one of my favorite openings from like the PBS Kids catalog. It was that and Arthur. I liked both those openings. Ooh, and then Word Girl had a nice opening as well.
I didn't... It's weird. I, like, watched PBS, but I didn't watch a lot of, like, the really popular shows, like Arthur. That one, just for some reason, like, I never watched as a child. But I did watch Cyber Chase and... I'm trying to think of what else. Because I really enjoyed the weird, like, art style of Cyber Chase.
I really liked that. It was nice.
Yeah. I just liked the villain. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Which he is.
He is. Holy moly! What if if I edit a stand video for a hacker?
Moonbeam Banana. Wait. Does she have the perfume?
What aroma do I desire?
Oh goodness. At least you avoided Caillou though.
I did watch some Caillou, but I'm glad I didn't fully enjoy that show.
No, I heard.
It's pretty bad.
Like the joke is that people hate Caillou. Moms hate Caillou.
This is becoming addictive.
It's because it's like the reason why is because it's like this kid that like literally throws a tantrum and is like pretty like sociopathic. But like doesn't really learn. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, where are these?
I watched a lot of shows off PBS Kids because my parents did not want to pay for cable, so I was like PBS Kids was all I had for entertainment.
Yeah,
It was that
I like
and
reading Between the Lions a lot.
that was Between the Lions was good.
Oh, that's what it was. But then there was a show called Reading Rainbow, I think.
Yep.
And it usually aired like right after, and I was like, "You're not gonna trick me, TV, into learning. Bye." And so I never watched that show.
It had the guy from Star Trek. It had the guy who was not Data. It was the guy from Star Trek. He wasn't Data, but he was like the guy with the weird sunglasses.
Hmm. Raina said I guess same, though I spent a lot of time in the neighbor's apartment. I spent a lot of my, like, younger life, my childhood, like, with my grandparents.
Damn.
It was like mostly my dad just didn't really look after us, so like he would just drop us off like with our grandma and grandpa for like the weekend.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you enjoyed Saturday cartoons because Saturday cartoons were like the height of my life. I was like, finally, I don't have to watch PBS Kids. I can watch Mucha Lucha.
Yeah, I mean that's like the big reason why I watched like just what shows I could, because my grandparents didn't pay for cable because they already really got like all the Spanish shows in their like primary channels, and basically once it was like 11, I was like, fuck, there's nothing to watch anymore, so I'd have to go outside.
Oh my goodness.
And like, of course, the afternoon, usually starting at 2 or 3, my grandparents would start watching their telenovelas.
You didn't try to watch telenovelas with them?
I just didn't understand because I didn't really know Spanish. Or a lot of it, I should state.
I remember watching some with my grandma and I didn't understand a word what they were saying, either, but I kept watching them because there was a woman who like kept this character's gimmick was she kept dyeing her hair every episode, but it was really just like swapping wigs.
Oh my god, could you imagine the toll on your hair if they actually did?
I know, right? But it was just swapping wigs, and so like
yeah.
I just remember distinctly there was that one character that had a bob, and her at like one season her hair was pink. Next season it was like full on weird purple, and then it was blue, then it was green. Like she just went through colors.
Yeah. It's kind of funny though. Let's see if I can get that. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
And then one time I also watched the Spanish version of Sesame Street with the macaw that's big, their version of Big Bird, which was that macaw.
What was that called?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, I did watch Sesame Street, but I mostly watched it for Elmo.
We can't dally all day.
So like I actually didn't really know that many of the characters other than him.
So the bird's name is Abelardo.
Abelardo
It was called,
or
it's Abelardo.
Abelardo.
And then it was yeah, and then it was like it was called Plaza Sesamo. Sesamo?
Yeah, that's just Sesame Street.
Yeah. But now they called it Sesamo.
Sesamo's just Sesame.
Yeah. It's just called that now. But yeah, it mainly had the same cast of characters. It's just they just murdered Big Bird in Mexico and just replaced him with the parrot.
It sounds familiar, so I might have seen it before.
I also watched, let's see. I also watched, there's this one weird PBS show called Maya and Miguel.
Oh yes, I've seen it before. I remembered it not being that bad.
The Mexican twins. It wasn't too bad. I was like, my Mexican rep when you were a kid was Maya Miguel, Dragon
Dora.
Tales.
Oh.
And Dora and Mucha Lucha. That was it. You got 4 shows, which was enough for me, but like
you know, I didn't even really watch a lot. I didn't even watch a lot of Mucha Lucha, just the movie. I just remember seeing the movie a lot.
Oh damn! I watched so many seasons of Mucha Lucha. I loved that show so much.
Yeah, it's got really quirky characters, which is
the Flea is great. I like started rewatching some episodes, and I was like, the show's actually really good. Still, like it's aged pretty decently for the most part. I haven't come across any like homophobic or transphobic jokes yet, so. I hope it continues that way if I watch more.
Yo, I hope it stops hitting me. I died.
No. Oh wait, and then you also had El Tigre.
I remember watching that show a lot, but I don't have any memory of it. I just know it had to do with like superhero family.
Yeah, I do too.
And the overabundant, like, what's the word? the stock like tiger sound.
I kind of liked it though. This just became a tangent of us talking, reminiscing about our childhood cartoons.
I died again. Damn it.
Maybe you just need to grind more? Maybe?
Nope. It's cause there's a bunch of enemies and they aggro me instantly.
Holy shit! Why can't Hugo do his job and be a good tank?
I'm gonna have to play as Hugo.
Oh god.
Isn't this fun?
No one wants to play Hugo though.
It's okay. Mostly because like I can just use Bridget. She'll like really do the damage.
Yeah.
Especially because her level 1 special is an AoE attack. It's pretty good. Hopefully we didn't bore you with like our like public access television stuff.
Be like, oh, this generation's been on the iPhone. I'm like, okay, but our generation's been on like TV, so I don't see the difference here.
Yeah.
People be like, everyone's on iPads these days. Like, okay, but like, since the 80s, kids have been on TV. Like, just watching at TV. And I think, like, on Saturday Cartoons, I managed for like a short while the like cartoon channel. I was like, the Saturday Cartoon channel like had some localized like animes, and I got to watch Card Capture Sakura, like the first English dub, and I liked it. It's a bit wonky, but I liked it.
Nice.
I was super into Pokemon so much as a kid. That's all I lived for.
You know what's something funny to me is that like I've watched a little bits of like the Japanese version of Dragon Ball. And I always think that like Goku's higher voice is really interesting.
Yes.
In that show. I don't know. I don't really watch enough Dragon Ball to even care, but it's just something kind of funny to me.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, because like I started like watching a comparison video of like the Japanese and the English scenes, and like I was like, oh, Goku's played by a woman. Interesting.
Oh, is that why? That's funny.
Yeah. And then also another fun fact of like different gender roles. Like DW's been played by little boy, like throughout the entire seasons.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Tails mostly was for a lot of those early roles, if you didn't know.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. Oh goodness. But those Tails line deliveries were sometimes wonky.
Well, it's because like in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, it was like the same kid. But then I think in Heroes, they got that little kid's brother.
Oh damn, he probably went through puberty and they're like, we can't do this voice anymore.
Which is like why the voice sounds similar, but it's like a lot harder. It's a lot harder to hear the voice delivery in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Also, I really love Sonic Heroes. It's like not great.
You need to play it then. Like, play it on the stream for once. I've never seen Sonic Heroes. My Sonic experience has been Sonic Adventure, Sonic Rush, Sonic Rush Adventure, and Sonic Colors, Sonic Boom, and that's it.
Yeah. It's like okay. It's like nothing special, to be honest. It's very like glitchy. Sonic Heroes, I mean.
Yeah.
But it was like the first one to like actually be made for like multiple systems. I just know that the PlayStation 2 version is like the worst one because they didn't know how to optimize it for the console, but I think it has to do with like they still went for it because it was like threatening like them being able to publish under like the Sony brand, which if they didn't, to be honest, would be really hard on Sega because of how big the PlayStation 2 was.
Yeah.
But that's why typically the GameCube and the Xbox versions run like the best.
Interesting. I didn't know that. One time, I remember there was Sonic Heroes being sold at Kohl's, and I never got it, and I feel like I regretted it. You know, I should have gotten it.
I mean, you have to play the game, like, the same levels and game stuff 4 times to get the true ending.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
That's-
I'd never played this game.
Yeah.
But I saw it.
Basically, you play a really short, easy version of all the stages with Amy, then like a moderately sized and like okay challenging version with the Sonic team, and then an even longer and more challenging version with the Shadow team, and then this really weird how do I not have the Golden Seeker? Oh, I need Muscle Branch. Okay. And then the Chaotix team is just weird collectathon. Well, not collectathon, but like collect this many of these items that are hidden in the levels.
Yeah. The thing is, I kind of like the Chaotix characters. Like, I like Vector and Charmy the Bee. I kind of like them.
Yeah.
Like, I really like their designs. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately Sonic, like the series, I mean, has really good character design. They all kind
Blaze the cat. Blaze the cat.
They all go for like the really cool kind of like aesthetic, which is which I think probably has like helped Sonic survive so long, you know?
Yeah.
Considering how average their games can be, to put it simply.
Yeah, no, I think it's like really impressive how cool the designs are and how very simple they tend to be.
Yeah.
Simple
There's a
and
really
very
good
streamlined.
balance.
Yeah. Like there's definitely small details in the designs, but it's also there's there's a very visible line of sight of where your eye's supposed to like trace to, and the details aren't overwhelming.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's interesting character design.
I really love to like give Sonic a hard time, but I do enjoy the series, which is funny.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, isn't that every Sonic fan though? They're like, God fucking damn it, I fucking hate this, and they're like, and then you say like Sonic, but if people are like, would you Thanos Sonic? They're like, hell no.
Would I what?
Would you Thanos the Sonic series? And people would be like, hell no.
Our global milestone? Nope.
I am a little bit sad that, like, the Sonic movie is still kind of, like, within the vein of a buddy cop film, and I'm a little bit, like, saddened that that's kind of been the two successful video games adaptations so far, is buddy cop comedies, which, okay, yeah, it's a very common staple in comedy films, but it's just a little bit, like, the propaganda.
Yeah, I get that.
You know? Yeah. I mean, at least Detective Pikachu didn't really have, like, the kid's not really part of the cops system. But his dad was a cop, so, like, And then Sonic is also, like, buddy cop system when, like, Sonic kills a cop in the first scene of Sonic Adventures 2.
Yeah, he murders, like, people in a plane.
Yep. While the government tries to blame him for their secret weapon that they stole after massacring a bunch of scientists on their secret private Cold War space station. Tell me Sonic Adventures 2 does not have any commentary about the space arms race or some shit. I'll tell welcome to my TED Talk, everybody. He's like, come on guys, we gotta get to the moon! We can't let those filthy capitalists get there first! Have you heard? Did you hear that the guy who did the original theme songs for the Knuckles rap in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2? I don't know if it's in 2, but I think Sonic Adventure 1, he never got really compensated for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or he didn't get any royalties on it, because, like, he recently tweeted about it on his account, and it's like, holy shit, like, I think, like, this dude was influential in video game music, because I'm gonna be real, I think the soundtrack of Sonic is an interesting design. I think the soundtrack of Sonic, specifically its 3D games, I think is worth bringing up in terms of, like, the evolution of video game music, because there's some really good bangers. And I think it's, like, one of the most very prominent mainstream games that brought in attention of, like, utilizing hip-hop and rap into some of its soundtracks. Because, like, the other game I could think of is Jet Set Radio, which is also another Sega
One step closer.
game, so.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember enjoying like the Sonic soundtracks. As far as, like, the games that I've played, they're all, like, very good.
Yeah.
I haven't fully played
Now, if there's
through
one
Sonic
thing that I
Adventure
absolutely
2.
enjoy Sonic, and I think Sonic...
Mm-hmm.
I have. If there's just anything about to take away from Sonic, I think that it's probably the most influential thing about it. It's probably the... I think. Like, I think you can maybe, like, cite a connection of, like, the types of genres of music it's games, probably from, like, maybe Sonic or something. I feel like you could do that, maybe.
Yeah.
They also got, like, the composed radio to do soundtrack for Sonic Rush, and it's also really good. Sonic Rush is really good. Sonic Rush is a really good game.
I'll take your word on it. That's
Yeah.
the DS one, right?
Yep,
pretty
and
sure.
it came around the same year as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, that definitely
I
was a
think-
game.
Yeah, I think it actually came out the same day. Here, let me see.
Probably.
Oh god, Shadow the Hedgehog. We need to talk about Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's really funny because like my uncles wouldn't let my cousins play Metroid Prime because of the T rating, but we're fine with them playing Shadow the Hedgehog, where Shadow actively wields a gun.
I think there's a moment in there he gives a guy a middle finger too.
I don't think so, but nonetheless, like, it's still...
It was all okay. Shadow the Hedgehog. It is also the first game in the series to use the 4Kids voice actors from Sonic X. So Shadow the Hedgehog was the start of when you got the 4Kids voice actors.
Oh, is it? Because I feel like Sonic Adventure used the 4Kids dub, or at least for Amy, I'm pretty sure, right?
They didn't.
No?
No.
Huh.
Looks like we're out of snacks.
Thought so. Oh well. Probably misremembering.
It up. Sonic Rush and Sonic the Hedgehog came out the same day. They came out back to back, like literally the same day together.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I just remember seeing, like, you know, like the Scholastic book order, like the Scholastic's book orders that you can like file at your school to like get some books.
Yeah.
I remember the Scholastic book catalog selling some video games for a while, and they were selling the Shadow the Hedgehog video game.
So I was just like, oh my god, it's for kids. Or like I was like, this is so edgy, and yet it's still on the Scholastic book catalog, so it's not even like really like dangerously edgy, because it's still aimed for kids. It's just so wild. God, that game was... I played, like, I think the first 3 levels, and then we couldn't get through the 3rd one.
There we go.
Alright, since we've been talking about Sonic, because we talked about Pokemon, what's your favorite Sonic character, then?
Let me think. Honestly, I think just Shadow, or not Shadow, Sonic, I mean. Like Sonic himself.
I thought you say Shadow, was like, oh damn, you eating that edge. Honestly, Shadow's not even that edgy. Like the Shadow the Hedgehog movie tried to make him like really edgy, but even Shadow from that game isn't really that edgy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just kind of misspoke there. I would say like Sonic is just pretty cool. I like kind of do like Amy, but also the series is really weird with her, you know?
Yeah. Remember they were gonna give Sonic a human girlfriend almost?
It was the 90s.
They're gonna... So they made Rosie the Rascal, which eventually became Amy Rose. But how can you say they're being weird with Amy when we have Rouge the Bat?
Yeah, Rouge the Bat is a weird character. I don't fully understand why they exist. Other than to be like the quote-unquote counterpart to Knuckles.
Yep.
Because like, well, Knuckles is, you know, his life goal or whatever you call it is protecting the Master Emerald. She goes and steals emeralds.
Yep. And they've got like a love-hate relationship or some shit.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Did I fight all
And
these?
she was voiced by Bubsy. She was originally voiced by Bubsy from Bubsy 3D.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't go easier.
I have no sympathy for them.
Keep to a single target.
I'm just like, who actually liked Bubsy?
I don't know, but we got a Bubsy remake. But I'll say to this day, Bubsy is the voice of Lucas for Smash Bros.
You gotta keep working.
Yeah, no, she is doing. Yeah, she's got a lot of voice acting. Like she doesn't have a lot of prominent roles, but she does a lot of side characters, and she's still getting a lot of work even to this day. And it's very impressive. Like, good on her, you know.
Yeah, nice.
She was Luke from. Sorry.
Luke?
Enemy down. Wash away the end of another day.
She was Luke from the Professor Layton games as well.
Oh, I haven't played that series before.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay. What's going on here? My stream signal keeps dropping intermittently. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end and then I'm gonna restart the stream, see if that fixes it. Let's try that
I
here.
was thinking if actually kind of like maybe we can like cut it short for like half, like the next 30 minutes, because I kind of want to like sleep healthy.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just leave it. I'll just keep an eye on the stream. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay, let's see if I can find this muscle branch already. I think there's some up here.
Is a muscle branch like a branch but flexes at you?
Hopefully that should stop it from dropping. Okay. I guess it's however you want to interpret it. It's just one of those funny things about RPGs where they give random names to everything.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah, it looks like it's still dropping quite a bit, or just very frequently. So I think what I'll just do then is we'll just kind of call it here for a stream. Just as like a stopping point. So yeah, thanks for everyone who joined us here during the stream. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.